One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Jayhawks will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? So whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
The sweet feet buy a little time.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ford. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Wildcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Arizona comes out with another 1st down. Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Wildcats. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. It seems like it...
Oh, he's got some space. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Jayhawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, the ground game. At the 45 on its way. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off-play action on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Looking to throw, it's Willihan. Flips it out to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And the try is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense...
And that ball is live in the backfield. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Snagged out of the air. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over.
Turning it on! This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Pressure coming. Unleashes one. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The quarterback's lucky on that play because when you miss slant throws behind, if the defense is in zone coverage, there might be a defender standing right there willing to take that ball and return it for a touchdown.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Arizona runs out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. The Kansas offense returns to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Line is set on third down. Rides to the back. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The Jayhawks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. And the Jayhawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Just a short pass to the tight end.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not a...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Jayhawks have moved it inside the 20. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Tollefson. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Steps away. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Arizona in a hurry. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Found a spot in the defense. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Arizona going back to work with another 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Tollefson. Using the quick game. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. It's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Fitted in the window for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets a block. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Plucks it out of the air. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And that is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Going to the run to start this second half. Got the first down and more. Still on his feet at the 45. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. And the Jayhawks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Give to the running back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Jayhawks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking to pass. It's Willihan. Finds his tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
No, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air, but when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with...
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. To the air. It's Woolihan. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Handoff from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They'll try the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll give it to the back. Got the 1st down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Jayhawks look to keep this drive humming. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen. But you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a third down.
The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The field goal is no good. After the missed field goal, this lead's still sitting at 13. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rip. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Tollefson. Got his man quickly.
Well, he's putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They'll run the sneak for it.
Offside defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On the run, fires downfield. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Rock-Chalk Jayhawk. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Looking downfield, it's Woolihan. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
33, Arizona, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Spins away from the defense. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt. Turning it on. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Catch in the middle. It's Ford. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to throw again. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw. It's Tollefson. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
The Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Balkinson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Kane. Hard-hitting tackle.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Willihan. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
And they're not on the same page there.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. A great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Big guy smells it. He found some running room but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? The snap sets up to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. And the Wildcats are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.